My name is Will Little, and I'm the co-CEO of Little Big League Productions. If you want to find out more about our company and what we do, please go to littlebigleagueproductions.com, and you can find out more about us and who we are and the type of work we do. Today, in honor of MLK and all of the leaders who paved the way, I'm going to be reading a poem called Live by Dakiria Little. Marching in strides, in stepping out, rounding the nation with a timbrel and dance, a solitary shout. Fears and doubt turned inside out, minds set on a course to win, hearts ablaze burning within, feet that turn into soldiers themselves. Many hearts aligned, no pride withheld. A race, a run through 50 years, a run to the mountaintop. A faceless raceless run for sport, a race. Bound by a single cause for the world to join, bound by a common need for the world to notice, bound by a change that was to come. To the tune of liberty, all in hopes would hum, to share a foundation that none could shake, to win a victory not one could take. Take me to the river. Take me to the river to be baptized in 50 years of progression, magnetized with depression in a land where my father died, hoping that the daybreak of triumph will bring about the end of a long night of suffering. Moving through time until you reach the banks of the river as red clay stains church shoes running toward redemption, hoping the river will cleanse the seared souls that breathe the toxic fumes of a world where ignorance is a commonplace. A commonplace doused in flames, flames ignited by embryonic mindsets, flames of hatred and brutality. Stop, drop, and roll if only to escape the smoke screens saying you're not good enough, disqualified, not fit for this land. Stop, drop, and roll if only to breathe. Breathe a hope, to breathe a prayer, to breathe a dream. But then to walk a long dusty road to freedom, where birth doesn't mean death, where the color of skin won't mean the difference between eating and starving, riding and walking, freedom and bondage, life and death. Live, little sister. Live now, little brother. Be swept by an August autumn wind from a year of change. Be swept swiftly on a current of over 250,000 voices crying out for freedom, crying out for change, crying out through painful vocal cords that once wept for a father, for a grandmother, for a son, for a wife. A shrill, solitary voice that did let freedom ring and bring life. A voice that shouts out progress is never a means of satisfaction. Commune in a place where more than brown hands hold white hands in a circle of life, but live. Live where the whirlwinds of revolt keep little black boys with a stutter and whistle from slaughter and pine boxes. Live, little brother. Live now, little sister. Be sparked into action by the innocent laden current of a legacy of 4 little girls whose blinding light will not be dismissed, whose blinding light will not be dismissed. Silence the dogs and turn off the water hoses. Go back to Mississippi where Medgar Evers walked and freedom talked. Go back to Alabama with Georgia red clay stuck on your heels and sit in a cold concrete cell where great minds propelled freedom thoughts, thoughts to wash the world in color. Sit around a table in my country, 'tis a thee, with Reverend Dr. King, Dorothy Height, A. Philip Randolph, and read from The Crisis about a world no longer in crisis. Live, little children, live now. Live despite the apocalyptic intention of unshared supremacy, manipulated. Fought by Angela, Stokely, H-Rap Brown. Live now despite a broken past. Live beyond the repetition of yesterday. Live embracing the triumph of the day. Live speaking life into your future. Live with boldness. Live not to shuffle along and turn a deaf ear to injustice. Live without effort. Hold on to the dream. Hold on to the hope. And just live.